Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening. Good evening. God bless. Good to see everybody in here. Oh, Mama Bear. Hello, hello, hello. Number one. Hi, PG. Much love. Much love to you. God bless. And Brown Girl, number two. Hey, PG Chat Mods. Hello, hello to you, sweetie. God bless. The Real Rockin' Robin, number three. Hello, PG Mods and Chat. Good to see you. Hey, good to see you. Much love. God bless. And Don is number four. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello to you. God bless. One, two, three, and four. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you, sweetie. How you doing tonight? Oh, we got two Lisas in a row. Lisa Thompson and Lisa A. We got two right in a row. Hey Pam, how you doing? CJ, Kim, good to see you, hon. Miss Daisy, good to see you. Hey PG, God bless. God bless you. God bless. Much love. Um, Miss Justice 1111 says prayers, much love. Balloons going up for Allie. God bless. God bless. Hey Sarah, how you doing, sweetie? Hope everyone is staying warm, but they all need to take responsibility. They are all running 2 grams to play innocent. Absolutely, I agree. Hey Brandy, how you doing tonight, sweetie? God bless. Yeah. Absolutely. Riding solo, how you doing, sweetie? Good to see you. Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Amen. I love the purple hearts per hands. Amen. Hey, Sussy Fretz, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Yeah, a lot going on. Hey, Mommy of Six, how you doing? It's PG here. I am now. Right? I am now. That's for sure. Um, nice, Marie. How you doing, sweetie? God bless. Good to see you. The blizzard of 1978. I'll never forget that. I heard that. Hey, how you doing? ICU, Patty Ponytail, Tropicana Banana. Good to see all of you. For real. Okay. Hey, Cindy, good to see you, hun. T-Love. It is what it is. It says ICU. Much love. Much love to you, girl. God bless. God bless. God bless to everyone who is here, being a voice for the voiceless, here for Summer Moon, Utah Wells. God bless each and every one of you. Right? God bless you, and much love to each and every one of you. Absolutely. It's beautiful, beautiful to see these missing children do have an army that cares. God bless. The legendary, how you doing, family, Summer, PGOA. Oh, that is so sweet, girl. God bless. Um, yeah. Ziggy V, good to see you in here, sweetie. Good to see you. Anyway, yeah, it's sad. It's very sad that, from what I'm understanding, now I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Um, but from my understandings, supposedly Allie took her last breath on yesterday evening. Uh, and I hear that um, that Grams, which we call her Graham Bun, right? We call her Graham Bun, was there. True was there. I guess Bear was supposedly there. And Hunter's girlfriend's mother was there. Now, I don't know if Hunter was or not, or if his girlfriend was or not. Um, I just heard that the um, Hunter's girlfriend's mother was there, along with Graham's, the two daughters, and then they were complaining about people who wasn't. So yeah, I guess Allie has passed away, and I guess they're making arrangements. What I'm hearing through the grapevine, and you guys know, I don't sugarcoat things, right? I don't sugarcoat nothing. I tell you what I have heard, right? I'm blunt and I'm honest. And I don't, I can't be no other way. I can't be no other way. The truth is the truth. And, I don't, what I'm about to say, it's coming from a third party. So I don't know. I didn't hear it with my own ears. If I had, I'd let you know. But what I'm hearing through the grapevine is that Hunter and True are the ones wanting Allie to be cremated. Now, I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing through a grapevine. But, and that's the truth. That is coming through a grapevine. So I don't know. I find that kind of suspicious, right? I don't care what anybody else has to say. I find it suspicious that, two women have dropped over damn near the same way. Oh, they can't breathe and they're both gone. Which is, Allie and her friend Leslie. Leslie first, now Allie. So I don't know. And then they want to, True and Hunter's pushing for cremation. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, personally, I would have that shit looked into. It don't sound right. But what can you do? I'm not Johnny Law. I'm not Johnny Law in Tennessee, right? I'm not Johnny Law in Tennessee. So, I can suggest that it be looked into, but I'm not Johnny Law. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time people get away with some sinister things, right? Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. That's for sure. But I'm not sure. I'm going to go back and check. But I'm pretty sure that when Allie was coming up on my panel, she had mentioned if she passed away, she wanted to be buried. That she didn't want to be cremated. I'm pretty sure she mentioned, if something happened to her, she would want to be laid to rest. Um, so I'm pretty sure she did. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. If I do, I'll definitely play it out for you. And that'll show that they're not following what she wanted, right? It'll show that they're not doing what their mother's wishes were. They're doing their own wishes, right? And also, also, I think it is, I think I'm not, I, okay, let me put it this way. It's not illegal for whoever's got power of attorney, whoever is holding, you know, power over Allie's um, overall situation that's going on here. And I don't know if that's Graham Bunn. I don't know if it's true. I'm not sure who, the guy she was still married to. I'm not sure who has authority over Allie. I do know that whoever does can show that they have that they're that they are overseer of Allie, and they can collect what's in her Cash App and so forth. If she had any insurance, one thing and another. I know that they can collect in whatever is out there, out there on Allie's behalf to be brought in. They have the right to shut down bank accounts, right? Contact, her employment in order to get her last paydays, so forth, so on. If she did indeed have some kind of plan that was putting back money for her to have a balloon payment for a home, they'll be able to check into that and see if it still stands, or if she, if she already got it, or if maybe possible it was terminated because she didn't keep the rent up, or because you have to do certain things, in that kind of program. In that kind of program, there's rules, and if you violate any of the rules, then it forfeits the money, the balloon payment type thing. So, I don't know if she kept up with everything to get that or not. But what I'm trying to say is whoever's overseeing everything has a certain amount of time to contact everyone. I think you have to do everything within 48. I think you got like 48 hours, and the most like 3 days. You're supposed to contact them within 2-3 days of the person becoming deceased. You're supposed to let all of these people know that this person is no longer. And that goes for her Cash App as well. Now, they still have her Cash App, up. They still had, the Cash App on her Facebook, right? They still have it, wanting to know if people want to put, give her anything. I think Hunters might have gotten shut down, and they resorted to using hers. Well, I got to tell them, as of yesterday evening, it is illegal. It is illegal to have this Cash App up. You are not allowed to have this Cash App up any longer because it's illegal. She is now deceased. She has been since yesterday evening. Um, so I hope they're smart enough to remove that from her Facebook, because they can and will get into some serious trouble keeping a Cash App up that belongs to a deceased person. That is against the law. That's against the law. You cannot do that. Um, and and also it will it'll be against the law as well. It'll be against the law as well. Um, to lie, to lie. Um, or purge. They just don't want to get in trouble. They just don't want to get in trouble. I'm not going to go into all the details, right? I'm not their lawyer. Wouldn't want to be. Um, but, you know, the point being is you can get in a lot of trouble for some of the things they're doing, right? You can get in a lot of trouble for some of the things they're doing. Um, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They really need, they need to stop now. Their moms passed away. I do believe they're going to be using the funeral home with the free services and with the paperwork that was given to them um, by Toaster Oven. I truly believe that's what they're going to be using, which is free, right? And so they seem to be getting everything they want, and they seem to, what I'm saying is, um, they have been really ugly. They have been really ugly to the people out here who loved and cared about Allie, right? And they have been ugly to them. Oh yeah, I know that that's the GoFundMe that's up here. I know that, but the Cash App is still on Allie's Facebook. The Cash App is still posted up on Allie's Facebook. Matter of fact, I seen it just a few minutes ago. Just a few minutes ago, I seen I seen Allison's Cash App still posted up on her Facebook. You cannot put up, and I know that this has already been taken down, the GoFundMe. Um, and what they said was that Amber Amber put the GoFundMe up, and that True and Hunter's girlfriend's mother, actually Hunter's girlfriend's mother, is the one acting like the spokesperson right now. And it's Hunter's girlfriend's mother that told Amber that she had no rights doing this because True and Hunter did not give her permission to do so, to put up a GoFundMe. I call bullshit. I call bullshit on that. That cannot be true, because right here, right here, Amber, right here, Amber says, hello, my name is Amber. I am creating this GoFundMe page with the blessing of Allison's family for my lifelong friend and sister, Allison. It breaks my heart to say that Allison is currently in ICU on life support, and the doctors have informed us that she may never wake up. Even if she does, she won't be the same Allie we knew and loved. I don't like that because, I have all faith in God, and it seems like these people had none. Not, maybe, I think for the biggest part, they don't. And anyway, it says that she won't be the same Allie that we knew and loved. She leaves behind 3 children. No, not children. She leaves behind 2 adults. A child that's already over 18, that is already started on having a family of her own, and also a son who is darn near 18 years of age, and a grown man as well. And then she does leave behind Bear, that is underage at this particular time. But Bear is going to be sent to New York City to live with her dad. Her dad's taking custody of Bear, from my understandings. So she's just going to go to her dad, and since her mom is no longer with us. It says that even if she does, well, let me go on. I got to go back down here. And 2 sisters. She's leaving behind the children, her grandmother, mother, 2 sisters, and a best friend and wifey. Now, she must have had the blessings of this family to do this, because she says best friend and wifey, which they're talking about Hunter's mother's girlfriend, right? The girlfriend's mother. Hunter's girlfriend's mother is supposedly the wifey that they're talking about. So Amber ain't going to have all of this information unless that family has given her all of this information, right? But now, like, just like Toaster Oven, Toaster Oven went there, gave these people the free ticket to cremation and a showing and all the stuff. All they have to provide is the outfit, an outfit for Allie, right? That's all they have to provide, is an outfit for their mother, their daughter, granddaughter, is an outfit for the showing. That is left up to the family to bring clothing, for her to be put in for the showing, and then, cremated. So anyway, Toaster Oven didn't only go and give them the ticket to all of that, but she also went and made sure that, she bought food for them. And I also heard that she gave them somebody like $20 before she left to help them out as well. And what she got was lied on, threatened, in fear for her life, and ended up 2 or 3 states away from where, she's normally stays. So, with that being said, there goes, a good person who was turned on like a snake by these humans, right? And also this Amber, who has been there all through this for them. Amber has been there all through this for them at the hospital, you know, I'm sure helping out and doing plenty, right? Doing plenty, um, however she could for this family. Now they want to turn on her as well, right? We didn't give her permission to get this GoFundMe. Well, I'm going to tell you by law, you ain't got no right having Allie's Cash App up on her Facebook anymore either, because she is passed away. She passed away yesterday evening, according to you guys, according to H and True and H's mother-in-law, guardian. I don't know what the hell, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you another thing. Mrs. H's mother-in-law, he's not married to your daughter. That's a lie. We hear that your daughter isn't with child. We hear that's a lie. And I'm going to tell you something. In a couple months here, H is going to be 18. Your daughter is underage. And that is going to get H put away, because at that time he will be, messing with a minor. So that isn't going to be good. That isn't going to be good. And no, he's not your son-in-law. You're just supposed to be his guardian right now for some reason. But yeah, I'm going to tell you, these people are a freaking joke, right? These people are a joke. I feel sorry for Allie. I'm sorry that Allie passed away. Allie was the best thing these people had. The best thing these people had. Allie was a bright light in these people's lives. She was a bright light, the only thing good in their life, right? The only thing good in their life. And they messed it up. They messed it up. So, they're bad, right? It's their bad. I really don't care. That was their bad. She's gone now. She's gone. And, I'm just sad that they wasn't there for Allie more, that they didn't help her more, that they didn't do more for her. I think if they would have been doing more for her, right, being the type of people they should have been, she probably would have still been here. She probably would have still been here on this earth if they had been doing the right thing. But no, no. All through this, they haven't been able to do the right thing. What they have been doing is, doing nothing but pure hate. They've been spewing hate everywhere. They've been, they are not the victims. Allie is. Allie's the one who passed away, not them, right? And at a time like this, there's tons of people who loved Allie. And instead of respecting that, they have acted like total a-holes, right? Total a-holes towards everybody. What the hell is wrong with these people? What is wrong with them? Why do they need to be so ugly? Why do they need to be so sinister? Why do they need to be so evil? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But that isn't the way to be. That isn't the way to be. And I can guarantee you, after the way they have acted, the way they came out here and took a ton of people to the cleaners for about $5,000 or more, from what I'm hearing, at least over $2,500 just to hunt her. I don't know how much through Allie's Cash App that it's been up on her Facebook all this time. And I certainly do not know how much, you got Andrew's Cash App, you got H's Cash App, you got Allie's Cash App, you had this GoFundMe. I'm going to tell you, These people banked off of this woman. And then they're going to get a free showing and a free cremation and not spend a dime. I hope they use a little bit of that money to at least get her a new dress, but they're probably going to pull one out of the closet, claim that it's her favorite, and they're doing her a favor by putting her in it. I'm sure that's what's going to happen, right? So it don't cost them anything there as well. Just, you know, you want to talk about freaking sad? This is freaking sad, folks. This is freaking sad. And I just tell it like it is. I don't even care. I don't even care because you know what? They need to face the truth. They need to face the truth of who and what they are. They was a bunch of money grabbing guzzlers off their own mother's illness and death, right? You don't get no lower than that. You do not get no lower than that, right? Just saying. I tell you what. God forbid. But if something happened to PG tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, whenever, you will not see one person out here asking for a dime. Not one freaking, I will not be shamed like that. I would not be shamed like that. Absolutely not. You would not see no one popping up on here or popping up on Summer's Facebook saying nothing. What you would see is everything just go down. It would just go down. That's just how it is. They ain't going to be nobody explaining nothing. Hell no. I'm going to tell you something. When someone passes away, that is their family's responsibility to put them down, to do what needs to be done, to be beside them, and to be helping. That is no one else's business, no one else's responsibility, no one else's problem. And it should not, it shouldn't be made to be anyone else's as well. Just saying. So, you have too many low-life fucking kids coming out here crying and giving a pity party and acting like it's for their parent when they're probably going to go out and spend it up on some tattoos, some babes, whatever, some substances, whatever. That shit ain't going to no parent. That shit is not going to no parent. Unless you're sending it directly to a funeral home, and I bet you 10 to 1, if there's insurance or anything, what's been sent to the funeral home, they're going to try to have that a check cut by the funeral home and that money sent back to them. If there's another way to go. Be careful what people do, because I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people out here that scam the heck out of folks. They scam. And it's just, a no. It's a no. On this channel here, it will be a no. No Cash Apps, no GoFundMes, no And no, ain't happening. Fuck no. And I tell you why. Because like I said, you won't see nobody asking for one thing for PG, and I am not going to ask for nothing for others, because that is your family's, responsibility to take care of their own, right? To take care of their own. Like I tell my family, something happens to me, mother freaking dig a freaking post hole down the road, flip me upside down in it, so everybody can kiss my ass as they go by. That's how I feel. Right? There you go. There you go. I don't even care. They ain't got enough money. Well, I suggest that they learn real fast how to carve a wooden box and use a freaking shovel in the backyard, right? There you go. That's free. That's free. It just is what it is. So, I'm going to tell you, nobody has to worry about getting scammed in this channel. Absolutely not, because I don't go there. I don't go there with it. I also, the only 2 times that I've ever done anything was once for Christmas for someone, and once I put up, both times it was for children. I put up Allie's Cash App for Hunter a phone. I put up her Cash App to get Hunter a phone because his was taken away. And other than that, I can't think of any time I ever put up anything else for anyone that I know of. It was for children, for 2 children the first time, and for Hunter the second. So with that being said, that was for good causes. In my book, it was for good causes. And but no, I'm not going to do, you ain't going to see me asking any of you to, to be scammed by these undesirable children. Hell no. I'm going to tell you, it sickens me to my damn stomach to see low life fucking trash use someone else's misery to their advantage. It sickens the fuck out of me. And that's exactly what happened here. That's exactly what happened in this case. Just saying. And I prayed so hard for Allie to be okay. I wanted her to be okay. All of you wanted her to be okay. All of you believed. I believed. But those people holding her hand, they didn't believe. It felt like the people around her couldn't wait until she was gone. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. How can you want someone to be gone that fast? How the hell could you want someone to be gone that fast? I don't know. Just saying, I don't know. You know, I cannot say that I haven't ever seen anything like it because yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Let me tell you something, folks. I've seen worse. And that's the truth. I have actually seen people. I have actually seen people say, I have actually seen people say that someone in their family, has passed, and they're taking up donations to scam the hell out of people. And then a month or two down the road, you see the person, right? You see the person. It's like, oh my gosh, you're supposed to be dead, right? You think you saw a ghost because hell, it was just a few weeks ago. You were emptying your purse to help supposedly put this person away, right? Oh hell yeah! I have seen some real freaking cases. Absolutely. So does this shock me? Hell no. It don't shock me. Don't shock me at all. Like I said, I've seen worse. But as this Amber here, we are only asking for 2,500, 2,500. That's all we're at. That's all. That's it. You're just asking for 2,500 only? Like that's fucking pennies to you? Honey, let me tell you something. $2,500 is a lot of freaking money. That's a lot of freaking money. If you don't have it, what the hell makes you think everybody out here does? If you don't have it, why would you think we do? I don't know. I don't know. Make that make sense, folks. Make that make sense. Right? Only? Man, I need to take that stuff down. I need to take it down. Because Allie doesn't deserve this. Allie does not deserve. I'm going to tell you, she would turn, if she would have gotten laid to rest like she wanted to, she'd have turned over. She'd have turned over in her grave, knowing that the way her family was acting towards all the people who truly loved her, knowing how they were scamming the shit out of everyone to what? Have a free showing, a free cremation, and probably pulling clothes out of her closet, saying this is her favorite outfit. This is what she'd want to be put in, so they don't have to buy her a new dress. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Disgusting. Absolutely freaking disgusting. I'm going to tell you something now. All I got to tell my family, if they don't want to ever see me again, and I know they don't, they better do what's righteous by me. They better do what's righteous by me. I'm going to tell you, ain't going to be no free ride. No free ride. Hell no. Don't even think about it.
Not one person was there for her walk to respective life when it was time. Not one person was there when she went into the EMT from the start of all this. Not one person was there to give the...
Not one person. Not one person was there, right, for her walk, right, to respect of life when she was time. Let's go back and listen to this again.
Not one person was there for her walk to respective life when it was time. Not one person was there when she went into the EMT from the start of all this. Not one person was there to give the family rides in snow every day, feed them in the hospital every day.
You're a liar. You are a liar, lady. There was people, Toaster Oven came there and fed them. She gave extra money for gas or extra food. She gave you guys the freaking ticket to the free showing and cremation. What the hell y'all talking about? What the hell are you all talking about? Everybody that filled up that cash app for Hunter, all that money that nobody got back. Honey, let me tell you something. That was enough food for a couple months. That was enough groceries for a couple fucking months. Right? What is these people talking about? You know, is this bullshit or what? Jesus.
Not everyone came to visit her every single day while she was in the hospital in ICU. Not everyone was there for Ally last breath. She held mine and Graham's hand and I hugged her daughters during her last breath. During all this time no one has been there to support the family emotionally and be there in person every day for them but me. Ally took her last breath holding.
Oh, nobody but me. Hunter's girlfriend's mommy. No one but me. She wants recognition. Right? She wants, the floor's yours. She wants recognition for being there. I'm afraid Amber was there. I'm afraid Allie's kids was there, lady. Her mother was there. Her grandmother was there. Even her sister tried to be there until you guys told her she couldn't because if she had her husband with her. Well, I'm going to tell you, that's her husband. And he should have been welcomed along with her. If there wasn't people there, it's because you guys gave them so much hell and so much trouble, they didn't want to be there. And I can understand that. I can understand that. You guys people that would have been in that room, had Allie been awake, wasn't allowed in that room because you had control instead of Allie. You didn't do what Allie wanted. You did what the fuck you wanted to do. That's what you done. Not what her wishes, but your own. Your own. And you ran the show with pure hatred. And now you're telling all of us how you did everything. No. No, you didn't. Hell no, you didn't. Give everybody else their credit where credit is due. Because her children was there every day. And true, being with child was hardest on her than anyone else. But she was there. And so was Graham Bunn. And so was Allie's mother. So was Hunter. Allie was surrounded with her family up there all the time. Even, was they causing a lot of hell and havoc? Probably. But lady, you weren't the only one there. Hell no. Stop it. And you didn't buy all the food. Hunter got over $2,500 in one cash app. Are you fucking kidding us? You weren't supporting shit. He was buying the food for the girls and everybody. Not you. Not you.
Mine her two daughters. And Graham's hand I was there, no one else was. No damn GoFundMe should have been created. Per Graham's words, cremation doesn't even cost that much from the funeral we are using. So
yeah, you're using all that free stuff. You're using all that free stuff. Oh, and you're upset because Amber started a GoFundMe, which didn't get anything. But you felt the GoFundMe kind of messed up. The cash apps, right? You felt that more money would have went into the cash apps if the GoFundMe wouldn't have been there, right? That's what your problem is. That's your problem. That's why you're really hell-bent. Lady, come on. We read between the lines out here.
Let all that be known. I am her true friend from her last breath of life, holding her daughters and Grams. We all were there. I tried.
We hear you was her wifey. We hear that you came down out in New York City with her, right?
To pick family members up who didn't want to be there for it. That was their choice. It was me that was there. Yes, long distance friend has called Grams, thank you for that. So everyone needs to leave me alone about my son-in-law H. Hayes and grieving and his support from me and stay off this picture. Comments will be turned off today and a lot of people will be.
Ask us if we care. Ask us if we care. We don't care about you. We cared about Allie. Allie's no longer with us. We know that Allie's going to be taken care of with a free showing, a free cremation, and probably some clothes in her closet. So please, lady, it's done out here. It's done. We have laid Allie to rest, right? We've laid her to rest. We are sorry that she passed away. She was greatly loved, but you're not. You scammers that came out here and scammed the shit out of all of these people in Allie's name, you are not. And I'll tell you what, you will not scam for another penny. We will not scam for one more penny because ain't nobody out here cares. And no one out here is going to give another cent. What we're going to do is, like you said there, you want to be so ugly, so mean, so everything. I'm going to tell you what, take care of your freaking self. Go back to the fucking slums that you come out of. And enjoy the hell out of living day to day the way you do. Looking for somebody else to fucking scam. You go back to that shit life. Because you won't be doing it out here. It's done. Trust and believe that.
Blocked. We are grieving over her and don't need this crap, thank you.
No, you weren't grieving. Grieving people stay at a hospital. Grieving people give updates to what's going on kindly and nicely and with kindness, love, and caring. Grieving people don't act like you. Grieving people do not have time to be out here scamming the shit out of a big community that truly care about a missing little girl and knowed Allie from that particular case and came to like and love her and want to help her. Yeah. Grieving people don't come out and do shit like that. If you got time to do all of that, then you was not grieving. So stop it. Just stop it. You guys made her dead 3 times before she actually was. You unlived this woman 3 times before she actually was unlived. 3 times. 3 times, people. 3 times so you could scam more. You pity party to get more and more. You couldn't get enough. And Allie got none of it. She got none of it.
And this is permission to post from everyone. This is the truth. We all miss Allie and it was hard to say goodbye to her yesterday, so please everyone let the family rest, thank you, and stop with all the meanness, thank you.
Stop with all the meanness? How about thank you for all the donations to help you guys get along while you were up at that hospital? How about a thank you for having someone out here to come and show you and give you the paperwork for a free showing and a free cremation? How about some fucking thank you and respect instead of all the fucking ugliness? The only ugliness, lady, was coming from you all. No one else. You are dogs that will bite the hand that feeds you. That's what the fuck you are.
Graham, True, Hunter all wanted it.
Yeah, and I think Amber's telling the truth. Amber's telling the truth.
Amber, so not true. I am with all of them right now and they are all saying it was you that did it, not them. And you called Grams and told her you did one, and the funeral does not even cost that much for Ally. Had you called the funeral home like I did to help Grams, you would have known it didn't cost that much. Sorry, you can block me, but other people may see that me, True, Grams and Hunter are all right here and they said no one told you to do that.
I'm afraid they did. I'm telling you, they did. Amber was up there with them. They knew about that GoFundMe days ago. They knew about it before it got shut down, right? They knew about it. I'm going to tell you, if this is your last-ditch effort to try to take more people to the cleaners with Allie, it ain't going to happen. It isn't going to happen. There isn't one creator out here that's going to put a Cash App or going to put anything up to help your sorry asses ever again. Just saying. Yep, that came from PG's channel, because you know what? I'm not nice like that. I'm not nice like that, right? No. I don't fucking pussyfoot around with it. Hell no. Sure the hell don't. Not today, tomorrow, or any other day. Over here, you're going to find the truth, and nothing but the truth. And the truth is, you all have been scamming the shit out of people on using Allie, a poor woman who is no longer here, using her as a pawn to do it with. How dare you? How disgusting. Unbelievable. And the only thing you've done is returned hate for all the good. And Amber, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you, Amber, at all. I don't feel sorry for you. You want to know why? Because when Toaster Oven came up there, you was one of the bitches that was real fucking mean to her. You were one of the bitches talking shit about her. So you know what? I'm going to tell you what. That shit came home to roost upon you, didn't it? Sure the hell did. All right. There you go. Table turned, honey. Table turned. Glad to see it. Too bad.
Nala, hey mama, Reddit's bear, this is messed up. Like, y'all need to mind y'all's business. BC, if you were my mom's true friend you would have been there, but no one didn't want to come, and her own mother and sister didn't come, but Red did, and all of us went, but I was there when she took her last breath. I was heartbroken.
Her sister didn't want to come because her sister already came out and said that she couldn't stand seeing Allie in the condition she was. You guys were being mean about her husband. I even heard that you were up there saying nasty stuff to Sherry. You were up there saying nasty stuff to Allie's mom. And that's why Allie's mother didn't want to be around you bunch of assholes as well, right? Why don't you tell the truth? Why don't you tell the truth? You guys have always shunned Sherry. You've always shunned Allie's mother. Absolutely.
Allison, yes baby girl, it was such a sad moment for all of us. I am so sorry that you have to go through all of this. I will always be there for you. We will do a balloon release for Ally with her favorite colors for you.
I hope they know what her favorite colors are, right? Probably don't. Probably never spend enough time with her to find out. I'm going to tell you, Allie was like a Brillo pad, right? If you love me, you'll use me. And they really used her. They used the shit up out of her. That's what they did. They used the shit up out of her. Yes, they did. You know, Hunter's girlfriend's mother. My question is, who lets some guy lay around with your freaking 13, 14, 15-year-old daughter? Who allows some dude to come in and lay around? Who goes pick some, who in the hell goes and picks up some, you know, 15, 16, 17-year-old punk, right? That has all kinds of issues with wanting to be a gangster, right? Who in the hell goes and picks that up to hang out with their daughter? Just saying. Just saying. Because I know I sure the hell wouldn't. I know I should. My daughter asked me go pick up some kid. Right? She asked me go do, let alone be with him in my house. But she asked me go pick up something like that. Oh man, I tell you what. Nah, I don't think so. I tell you, that'd be one time. I think I might bust her ass. Hand her the 1-800 number. Right? Oh yeah. No, I don't think so. Not today. Not today. But you can stand up. You can stand up and since you ain't able to sit down, you can stand up and pray that he walks past the house, right? You could do that. You know, I'm gonna tell you, my daughter, 18. At 18, she want to lay around with something. She gonna go lay around with it somewhere else. It won't be under my roof. Oh hell no. You know, I raised her better than that. You don't do a thing till you get that ring. I raised her better than that. And if she ain't going to be better, she need to take it down the road. Right? It just is what it is. Oh, hell no. Nope. Ain't happening. Right? I gave her an opportunity to fly in this world. I gave her an opportunity to get educated, to, be a real child, to be a real teen, to be a real adult, go to college, right? To do what you need to do to take care of you before you go thinking about taking care of someone else. Need to get a roof over your own head, clothes on your own back, and food on your own table before you can go sharing it. Just saying. And, if they're not smart enough, to follow the map and do what needs to be done, well, it's their life, yes. Go screw it up. See if I care, but don't come back on my door. Don't come back on my door. Once you gone, you gone. You go, if you're a big enough bird to fly on your own, then I say fly. Fly, but don't return. Don't come back. Right? That's your problem from then on. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. I believe in tough love. Right? I believe in tough love. That's what I got. And that's why, why I decided to get educated. Why I decided to, get away from everything else that's sinister in this world and become somebody. That tough love. I'm not going to sit there and pamper somebody so they can, become nothing in their life but a burden on me. Ain't happening. I ain't got time for that shit. Hell no. I'm going to tell you something. I posted this picture for Allie, right? I made this picture for Allie when They were trying to say she had passed away. She had passed away. She had passed away. I knew she didn't. I told everyone she's supposed to been doing better. Please pray for her. Please pray, because we all wanted her to be well. We just wanted her to be okay. As you see up there, Ali is doing better. Let us keep her in our prayers, going up in the name of Jesus for her. Amen. This was something beautiful, something nice, right? Jesus in the background, you know, watching over Ali. And what did they do? They come under this picture saying, who the heck are you? This and this, just getting ugly and nasty, right? Ugly and nasty. They a special kind of nasty too. It was a special kind of nasty. What kind of family does that? What kind of family does that? If so many people would have loved, if, my mother was greatly loved. There was tons of people, um, showed up, for my mother. There was people fighting to come. Um, what I'm saying is not fighting us, fighting, to get off work, fighting to make time, fighting to get the right clothes and so forth and so on. But there was so many people coming, you know, and because my mother was greatly loved, and every one of those people were treated with the utmost respect, the utmost kindness, the utmost caring. None was treated disrespectfully. Absolutely not. And if someone would have been kind enough to make a picture like this, we would have framed it, and we would have let them know how much we appreciated it, right? They would have been a ton of these pictures made, and I'm sure, all my family would have had one. I know I would have, framed up with my beautiful mother. So, um these people are just ugly. They're attacking everything good. It's almost as if they didn't want anyone doing anything good for. You know what it reminds me of? Summer's case. I hate to say this, but this all reminds me of Summer's case. The way the Wells didn't want no one doing anything for Summer. Support me and Donnie. Support us, but not Summer. It's not about her. And this family reminds me of the same fucking thing. It ain't about Allie, it's about us. Look at us, support us, do for us. Same bullshit, folks. Same bullshit. Right? I'm gonna tell you, there's some sinister ass people in that circle. Um, in that circle of people that Summer was surrounded by. That circle of people were evil. Were freaking evil. Pure evil. And people like Allie and people like Allie and Summer, and the ones with light in them and love in them and kindness and caring and willing to help and do, they did not stand a chance in the midst of these sick people. They didn't stand a chance, because you know something, they didn't get nothing but used and abused. Used and abused, right? That's what they got. And um and Candace, when I heard Day Day bring up Allie and Candace, I'm caring, I'm feeling as hell, right? Oh well, um, it is what it is. Even though they did what they done, as if it was Allie's fault, right? As if it was Allie's fault. That kind of sickened me too. That kind of sickened me as well. Don't blame Allie for the sins of the people around her that she had no control over at the time. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Right? Oh, yeah. They definitely showed everyone who they are. They sure did. They're a sinister bunch of human beings. A sinister ass bunch of human beings. Right? Just, it is what it is. And, could they had something to do with Summer? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. No, I wouldn't put it past them at all. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. But here, oh, the sister didn't show up, the mom. Right here. Right here's the sister. Right here. She says, let's make this effing clear, people. Derek is not controlling anything I do. I do it my choice. If I want to go see my sister Allison in the ICU, I will go. But if I'm done going, because it's not easy seeing her how she is, and I'm not going to say that word. I've been up there a few times. I'm done going. I can't keep seeing her that way. And if anyone else has an issue with it, so be it. My effing choice. I do what I want when I want, right? For the people that are friends with my sister, and I don't know, stop blowing up my phone. She said, stop blowing up her phone. And then she comes out and she says, effing family, done with everything. Family's never going to be now. It was before, where you get together and do stuff now, and day it this person can't come, but you can't. That not how it works. I mean, the way these people write. Anyway, that's the sister, and like I tell you, man, keep your kids in school. Keep your kids in school. Read the Bible to your children. Read the Bible to your grandchildren. Take them to church. Teach them to pray. Make them close to God and get them educated, because I'm going to tell you, that's the key to not having this in your life or around you. Seriously. That's the key, y'all. That's the key. Let God have his hand. Let God have his hand in helping you to raise your children and grandchildren. Ask God to have his hand in it, please. Let God help. Because you don't want to be raising what we just saw. No. Just, no. Sorry. Absolutely not. I'm going to tell you, man, it messes up my mind. When I read that shit, I think I can't read. Right? When I read that shit, it makes me think I can't read. They can't write, but it makes me think I can't read. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this really saying what it's saying? Do you need a translator? Yes, we do. Right? I'm going to tell you, that right there, mother freaking needed a translator. That needed a translator. All right? F the family, done with everything. Family is not going to ever be the same as it was before. Right? Where we get together, we do stuff. Now it's not going to be the same anymore. Right? It's just how it works when people are so ugly, so hateful, so mean, and ununderstanding. That's how it works. Okay, people, I translated it for you. Um, Unbelievable. I thought I had to speak a different language to get a translator. Now I understand you don't. Right? Now I understand you don't. I learn something new every day. And I just learned that. What the hell? Anyway, it goes on. It gets better. It gets better, y'all. Then they tell people, post some pictures of Allie. Let us suck you in here. Oh, well, hold on. I want to show y'all this one. There's wifey holding Allie's hand. She wanted to make sure that she got some gratification out of what happened to Allie. Who holds someone's hand like this and posts it fucking up out here for the world to see? I'm going to tell you, if you were grieving, you'd be too devastated. This is personal. This is personal, man. This is something that, private for you, not the world. If you really give a damn about someone, this is about you and them, not the world. Right? Not the fucking world. I'm going to tell you, these people, you want to talk about blowing fucking smoke? Oh, honey, let me tell you. They blowing that smoke up people's asses. There's Allie fishing. Ain't that beautiful? She caught herself a big fish. But yeah, post up pictures. Right? Post up pictures. And then after people posted up, some pictures. And right here, I would like for everyone to send out prayers for my adopted daughter, Allison Hare, who is leaving her family behind today to go home in heaven. You may be gone, but you will never be forgotten. Love you. I'm proud to have you as a daughter. I think that is either Bear's dad or someone in Bear's dad's family. I'm not sure. Maybe father-in-law. I'm not sure, but there was some good posts. But when the people posted up, was posting up pictures and stuff, a lot of them got some really nasty comments under it. I know for a fact the one PG posted up did. So, that's just the way these people are. It's just the way they are. You can't control ugly. You can't control ugly, y'all. You can't control, what I'm saying is, you're not going to tame or control evilness. Absolutely not. You can just forget about it, right? Just forget about it. Ain't happening. What you better do is face it, understand what it is, and stay the hell away from it. That's what you better do. Don't invite it around you. Don't be swift to be running to it or getting around it. Stay away. Stay away. There's nothing good in all that. Lay down with dogs, you're going to get up with fleas. And, I'm just sorry for Allie. I'm sorry for her. I'm sorry, that she had a bunch of people around her that, didn't give her the love, kindness, caring, and respect she deserved in her last days. That didn't know how, to join hands and treat people with love, kindness, and caring, and everything that Allie would have wanted them to. To have been grateful, for all that people were doing for them. No, instead, they were just hateful, rechanneling aggression. What I think is old wifey was jealous of Amber. I think old wifey really didn't like Amber, getting the attention that she wasn't, right? I really think she was jealous of that Amber and wanted that Amber out of the way. So she started causing, um, hatred between everybody, and to get what she wanted. And that's Amber pissed off and away from everyone. That's just who the fuck she is. So, now I understand more. I more understand how lowly educated she is and why she's allowing some teenage, you know, kid that ain't worth 2 cents, ain't worth the salt in his bread, if you ask me, lay around with her daughter. Just saying. Just saying. This lady didn't have no high standards for herself, so therefore she didn't have none for her children as well. Right? So you don't have them for her child as well. I would think she'd wanted her daughter educated, not laying around, possibly getting in the way of having a child. Well, she still is a child. Children shouldn't be having children. Right? Children have no business having children. A child can't take care of a child. Just saying. And then people wonder why this world's so screwed up. Well, there you go. There you go. It's handed down, right? It's handed down until someone breaks the chain. Until someone breaks the chain and says, hell no, this ain't happening. My kids are going to get educated. My kids are going to be God-fearing. My kids are going to go down a whole different road. My kids ain't going to know what it's like to be in a cesspool of pure fucking evil and ugliness. Until someone breaks that chain, each generation's doomed. Each generation is doomed. Right? If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for mine. No, I don't think so. Ain't that a hell of a way to think? Okay, you live a shit fucking life and it's good for you, it's good for yours, right? Boy, are you highly intelligent. Right? Motherfuckers make me just shake my head. I'm seriously just shake my fucking head. Look like I got the fucking rickets or something, right? Shake my damn head. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Where does this mind frames come from? Knock, knock, knock. Anybody home? I don't think so. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, do these people have an IQ max? I am telling you, I don't think so. I don't think there was a limit. I think they just limited themselves. It's really, right. 15 years old. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I mean, Man, I'm going to tell you what. You go touching somebody's daughter. You go touching somebody's daughter before she's 18 years old. That's not good. I mean, that can really get you, you know, where I come from, that's definitely a no-no. Absolutely not. You touch somebody's daughter before she's 18, or you put a ring on that finger. Um now, you know, it might be hunting season, and your ass better be gone. Your ass better be gone. Not coming back either. I mean, people, normal people don't put up with that shit. They don't put up with it. They don't believe in it. Right? That's just nasty. That's nasty. It's wrong. I mean, people ain't gonna let you come around. People ain't gonna let you come around, Mister daughter's lives up. Any way, form, or how. I mean, people don't want their child with child. Even okay, well, people think, oh well, there's a way to correct it. No, that ain't a way to correct it. That's a way to mess up the child's mind for eternity as well. Just don't do it. Just don't let it happen. Don't, keep an eye on your children. Make sure that, nobody's trying to mess them up, and everything will be good. Everything will be good. Learn how to say no. No, you can't have a boyfriend. No, you can't go out on no dates. No, you're not going to the damn soda shop with freaking Bobby, Billy, anybody. Tom, Dick, fucking Harry? Hell no. You want to go with your girlfriends? Okay. You want to do stuff with your girlfriends? Great. I catch a punk hanging around, you're grounded. Done. Right? No phone. No TV. No fucking lights. There you go. Hey, Blue Solo, I cannot see you. I cannot see you. I can't light anything up I can't see. Yeah, can't see it. It says Blue Solo, but all I was seeing is, I don't even know what. I don't even know what. Look like a freaking shadow in the wind. But yeah, I just came out to clear up the BS. I came out here because so many of us have been disrespected. So many of us who loved and cared and wanted to help, and do what we could to show Allison how much she was cared about, how much we did love her, how much we did care about her. It got totally disrespected by these people. These people act like a bunch of fucking victims when they weren't no victim at all. They made Allison a victim. They made Allison a victim. And we all know it. They caught this lady at her darkest hour and used her in a way she would not have ever went along with or okayed at all. Allison would not have wanted what they have done to be done. I'll tell you that now. I'll tell you that right now. And you know something? They victimized her. And then wanted to try to turn the table like they were victims of all of us. Fuck that. That ain't going to go down out here. Not on my watch.
Hell no. Ain't going down. And I don't care, I don't care if any other creators, bring it up or out or whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Because you know what? I just done it for us all. I just did it for every one of us, right? I did it for every one of us. I know that, a lot of creators feel like they have to, they have to be so and so and, and everything. Well, I'm the fucking wild card, I guess. I'm supposed to be the wild card out here, and I guess I am. So, hey, it's okay because I do it for all of us. I'll mother freaking set this shit straight for everybody, not somebody. They made Allison a victim, turned that mother freaking table like they were victims from us, and made us victims as well. We are victims of them sinister bastards, and Allison's a victim of them as well. Her own flesh and blood, right? And her wifey, her freaking wifey, right? And her bestest friend, Amber. I'm going to tell you what. You stuck all them motherfuckers in a bag, shook it, and you wouldn't know who fall out first. That's the truth. You wouldn't know who fall out first. And I'm sorry for everyone out here that got victimized. I'm sorry for every last person that got used in all of this scam. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry. Because it should not have ever happened. It should not have ever happened. There was no need for it to ever happen. Absolutely. Not at all. Not at all. They could have pridefully, honored their mother by coming out here and saying, hey, we would like to have flowers. We'd like to buy her a new dress. We don't know what the extra expenses will be, but we're grateful that everyone's helping. We're grateful that everyone's helping us to eat and stay warm and have plenty of gas to get to and from the hospital. We're grateful that people are helping us, keep the bills paid up during this trying time. It's God bless you guys. Much love. We know you loved her as much as we do. And and we're glad that she had so many people to love her and care about her. They could have done it in a whole different, in a beautiful way. And people would have been glad. They would have been glad, and they wouldn't have went off feeling took to the cleaners. Right? They wouldn't have felt taken to the cleaners. So, it just is what it is. I hear the girl is not pregnant, and that is out of Andrew Halt's mouth. Andrew Halt said the girl is not and has not ever been with child. That's what I heard from Andrew. He said the only one that is with child is True. No one else. So I don't know. But Children's Services loves to go into tons of people's houses, right? They love to go into people. If your kid's sick for a week and, hasn't been to school and you haven't bothered to call in, letting them know what's going on. Oh, then, Child Protective Services. Why ain't your kid been to school? Right? Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay to let some 17-year-old kid that's been in trouble with the law repeatedly in trouble with the law to come and lay around with your 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old daughter, right? That's okay. They ain't knocking on the door saying, hey, I don't think you should be letting someone lay around with your child because your child's going to end up having a child. And that just, shouldn't work like that. And you are aiding and abetting your child in doing this. Right? It's bad enough if your child sneaks behind your back and does something like this, right? If your child sneaks behind your back and now you got a child having a child and it's like, oh my goodness, you didn't know. That's one thing. But to open your door up and allow it, like welcome it, that's bullshit. What parent does that? What parent acts like it's okay to lay around with their 15-year-old daughter? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm sure that your 15-year-old daughter will be an old maid if somebody doesn't come along soon. Right? I'm sure she'll be an old maid. What the hell? Does that make any sense? I think it's 2024, folks. Right? Not like even 1924. Right? It's not even 1924. It's 2024. People don't do that no more. People have evolved into, getting educated, a high school diploma, college degree, having time to actually be a child, to be a teenager, to be a young adult, time to, decide what you really want to be in life, right? And you still have plenty of time to be a parent. He's not her son-in-law. He's not her son-in-law. No, absolutely not. That's bullshit. She ain't got no marriage license. She has no marriage license to show that he's married to her daughter because 15-year-old children can't get married. 15-year-old, no, I don't think so. Maybe 16, or maybe in some states. I mean, there might be some states that still condone that kind of stuff. I don't know. But, 16, 17 with child, parents signature. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Yeah, there is 15-year-olds that do, get married. Yeah. If they're with child. Yes. So I don't know. But I don't think so. In the state of Tennessee, no, no. For persons under the age of 17, no marriage license can be issued. There you go, y'all. For anyone under the age of 17, a marriage license cannot be issued in Tennessee. There you go. On 16, if someone is with child and you're 16 with child, yeah, you can get married. In some states, not all states, but some states. Like there's some states that won't even marry you at 15, with child, without child. It ain't happening. 16, no matter. Now, there's some states that you can be emancipated. You can be emancipated at the age of 16, 17. That's where, you can become an adult and able to, live in your own, move out, work, move out, live on your own, do what you want to do. Your parents are no longer responsible for you because you're emancipated by the court. Oh, I'm going to tell you something. These folks ain't going to get to live. They ain't going to get to live on no welfare. Let me tell you something about welfare out here, folks. You think that you're going to get married and, have a bunch of kids and lay around on the state. You're wrong. You're so wrong. What welfare does for you now is they give you so much. So, like your first kid, they'll give you so much money and stamps and medical and so forth for so long. I don't know how long it is, but they will give you, I think it's maybe 6 months, a year. I'm not sure. You have a certain time frame you can draw. And then what happens is, the cash gone. It's gone. Once you meet the quota, it's gone. It's only a few months too. Trust me. It's just a few months. Then it's gone. Now you can get stamps and you can get daycare, but your ass will get a job. They got work programs. You will end up getting a job. What they do when you get the job is if once you start working and you're full time and with the wages now, you don't even meet the you don't even fall under the guidelines anymore to get stamps. So they get cut off. But you will get like a medical for your child, right? You can get still get medical and help with daycare for so long. And then the daycare gets cut off. And once you're on the job, to get hooked up on their insurance, your medical gets dropped. And then it's up to you to take care of your own children the rest of your life. Welfare is just not, it's no more having kids lay around on welfare, free housing, all of this stuff. Oh, hell no. And when it comes to free housing, man, let me tell you, they got a wait list. They got a wait list like freaking 25,000 miles long. Your kids will be 18 before they call you. And trust me, and they'll call you when your last kid is 18, telling you, oh, you don't need it anymore. Well, we're sorry. That's too bad. Yeah. You could fucking own a house by then. You could own a damn house by then. So, don't wait on their housing program, because that ain't going to happen. That isn't going to happen. Now, I don't know, you know, I don't know how Allie was able to slip into that housing. I guess that was the grace of God. That was the grace of God, right? Right there. And I heard True's following suit. I heard the caseworker that talked to Andrew said that right now they're looking to get True into some type of housing. Right? They're trying to get her into some type of housing. Well, why is True going to get some type of housing when she's got an old man that can work? The kid's got a dad that's capable of working a job every day, right? And True is capable of working as well. I mean, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you worked all the way up until your delivery date, and then had to go back to work once your 6 to 8 weeks was up. Just put a 1 in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there, folks. That's what I'm talking about. You know, ain't gonna get you. You ain't gonna get no damn. You ain't gonna get no damn big old bunch of money and free housing. What you got was, hey, your freaking maternity leave is up. We expect you to be back to work on, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever. They done made you ask the schedule, called you with it, and want to make sure that you know, so you show up. Right? Yeah. And make sure you got somebody to take care of that baby, because you ain't allowed to bring it to work strapped onto you. Right? Oh, you're feeding it naturally. Well, you better buy yourself a pump. Right? You better go buy yourself a pump and start filling up the bottles. So, that's just how it is. That's how it is. They're like, yeah. They made sure that somebody invented that pump to keep your ass on the job instead of home, for 6 months or more, naturally feeding your child. They said, oh, hell no, you ain't getting away with that. Nope. So, might as well get that good old, can of milk, mix it with some water or whatever if it ain't already pre-mixed, and pour it in them freaking bottles. Because the last thing you want to do is be at work spewing milk, right? Yeah. Last thing you want to do is go to work looking like a cow, spewing milk. That's just the way it is. You know, I ain't never get no damn free housing, right? I didn't get no free housing. I had to pay for every damn thing I've ever gotten in this life. You know? Hard earned fucking cash. Pay for it. You stick it in the bank and you save and you save and you save and you penny pinch, right? You buy your freaking winter clothes in the damn summer and you buy your summer clothes in the winter. You catch everything on sale. You buy in freaking bulk. Everything you can do to cut a corner, right? Everything you can do until you got enough. Till you got enough for that down payment. And hell, that's a drop in the bucket. That's a drop in the bucket. What's to come, right? What's to come, freaking 20, 30 damn years. 20, 30 years of your life. You get to pay for the next 20, 30 years of your life to own something that you're not even in half the time, that you don't even really get to enjoy. It's called your home. You get to clean, you get to work all day. Then you get to clean it. You get to cook a few meals in it. And that's it, baby. You're at that point, you're so damn tired, you're ready to go to bed. And let's do it again tomorrow. Let's do it again tomorrow. And we got to keep doing that for 20 to 30 years. And then at the end of it, you break a hip and the hospital takes it all, right? So you ask yourself, what the hell did I work for? What the hell? I worked to trip on those stairs. I worked to trip over that box. I worked, to slide halfway down the freaking driveway. Right? Break a fucking hip. Right when I thought I was going to get a look at what the house really looked like, because I don't fucking know. Don't spend enough time in it to know. But the minute I thought I was going to, get to find out, how everything really does work, what certain things are for that I just seen, but I didn't ever have the time to figure out. Well, I guess, the next sucker that gets the place won't be able to ever get to learn to figure it out either, right? Yeah. That makes me feel better. I don't know, folks. I rather get it the way that I've gotten. I rather get everything the way I have gotten it in life than the other way. Because personally, I believe that when you get that free housing and everything, you don't learn, you don't learn how to manage your money. You don't learn how to save. You don't learn, easy come, easy go, God send Sunday. People don't ever have a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, right? And when your kids grow up, the free housing's over, right? Your kids grow up, you're kicked out on the street. Like Allie, her kids got took and housing's gone, right? You no longer have a house. Or your 5 year, 10 year, whatever years up, you don't have a place to live. And you don't have no money. you don't have shit, and you're out on the street, right? You should have, you really should have been, you really should have been doing something that 5 years, instead of living somewhere in government housing and letting them take your money. You should have actually, lived somewhere else. You should have lived somewhere else. And, what I'm saying is, you should have been, that money that you're paying should have been on something that you will own. That's something that in the future is going to be yours. Because that would have been 5 years down on something that eventually you will own. And property value always goes up. What I'm saying is, 5 years down the road, you might be able to get twice what you paid for that home. And you could actually sell it and pay it off, and then maybe have enough to get you another home, right? Another house that, might not, be the best, but it's paid for because your property doubled. So, you might be able to get something else. I'm just saying, it's always better to put your eggs in your own basket than to put them in someone else's, right? I'm not going to buy someone else a fucking house. I'm not going to pay for somebody else to have something. I'm not renting. I'm not government housing. Ain't happening. I'm going to tell you, the last time I checked, the government don't really give you nothing for free. Trust that. You ain't getting nothing for free. They figuring out some way to get it all back with interest. Right? I don't know why not. True could be 100% self-efficient right now. She's got a man he's able to work 2 jobs. I mean, he could work one job, pay the rent and everything and the bills, and he could work another job to buy food and clothes and the other things they need. And once True has the baby, gets back on her feet, right? When she gets back on her feet, she could get Grand Bun or someone to, babysit the child while she's working. Her and her old man both working a full-time job. They could live easy. Yeah, right now, for a while they would have to rent. But if they, spent their money the right way and saved, it wouldn't be long they'd be able to get, actually buy a home. So I don't know. Oh, her man's in jail. Okay. Well, that creates a problem, doesn't it? Houston, we got a problem. Yeah. Well, that's why what kind of bird doesn't fly? Those are the kind you don't want to get around, right? Because you need one that can fly. Fly to that damn job, fly to the bank, fly home, fly to the grocery store, right? Fly around, pay all the bills. Yeah, you need one that can fly. Shit does happen. I am not going to say shit don't happen. But why does shit happen? Why does it happen? Who's not thinking? Who's not thinking? I ain't giving nobody a pity party. I'm not giving anyone a pity party. I know shit happens in people's lives. Shit happens in all of our lives. We are all broken. We are all broken people in this world, right? Every damn one of us is broken. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not having a pity party for anybody that can do the exact same thing that a million other people do every day. And that's take care of their fucking self. That's just the way I feel. I'm not going to do it. You know, if you go out there and get with someone that is irresponsible, that is always in and out of jail, you know what you're with. You know what you're with, and then, you know, you decide to be with it. You decide to make the mistakes that you made. Why should that fall back on the state? Why should that fall back on us? Why should that fall back on all the taxpayers in the world? Why should your decisions fall back on everybody else? Why? Why? Why should I fucking understand? Tell me, why should I understand? Why should I understand other people's mistakes when I have to bust my ass not to be making any? Tell me. You know, no. That's the problem with people today. Is, you know, you want me and the rest of the world to give, you know, all of these people who made the wrong choices a pity party. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. Because I wasn't allowed to make those choices. Well, actually, I don't want to. But the point being is, I'm not allowed. You know, I have responsibilities. I'm not allowed to be making those fucked up choices. So why do I have to pay for other people to do it? Why does my tax dollars have to pay for other people to do what they want to do when I can't be doing what I want to do? Hell, you think I want to get up and go to work every day? Think I want to bust my ass like I bust my ass? You think all the other people out there working them jobs are saying, oh, we just love working and paying taxes and you know, not having enough to make ends meet? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to have to push my car today or not. Hope I can make it to a gas station. Get that one fucking gallon of gas that my change can buy. Right? Yeah. I wish I could help someone else, but right now I can't even help myself. I'm in a pickle. Man, I'm so damn broke it hurts. Right? So broke it is, you know, it's unbelievable. And I should give someone else a pity party. BC, I don't have no problem living and letting live. Honey, I have no problem with that. None. I mean, that, yes, I'm all for living and letting live. Absolutely. And you know what? That's a great thing. That's a great thing. Absolutely. Live and let live. Okay, well, do you know the meaning of live and let live? Live is you paying for your stuff and everybody else paying for theirs. Now that's live and let live. Where they're not a burden or a problem on you, and you ain't no damn burden or a problem on them. There you go. Right? There you go. That's live and let live. Oh yeah, it would be very peaceful in my soul, you know, if people didn't get smacked in the mouth out here for 2,500 that we know of, and you know, and missed out of a whole lot more, I'm sure, with cash apps and one thing and another, you know. Absolutely. We could live peaceful. We could live peaceful if we wasn't, you know, if we wasn't getting messed over by a bunch of freaking users that try to make their problems ours, that come out lying, giving a pity party, and then turn around and victimize you after you help them, right? And these are people we're supposed to care about. These are people we're supposed to care about. Right? These are the people we're supposed to care about. You know, I really do. BC, how much money did you give them? How much did you donate to that fund? How much? How much did you donate? How much time and effort did you put into everything going on during the time Allie was in the hospital till she passed away? How much? Just want to know. Just asking. Just asking. What did you donate? Right. Well, see, everybody didn't sit back and wait to see if it was a scam. Everybody didn't hold back to wait. A lot of people got their heartstrings pulled on, and a lot of people got took to the cleaners. And a lot of people right now are very hurt. They're very hurt. They're very upset. They feel like they were vulnerable. There's a lot of people out here that actually has had their heart hardened. They've had their heart hardened because of all of this. Right? A lot of people out here got disrespected after doing a good thing. They didn't get the praise that they deserved. They got to feel stupid. They got to feel hurt. They got to feel ashamed that they would let someone do something so sinister to them. And they got their heart hardened to help someone else now because of what had just happened to them. They got deeply hurt. Deeply hurt. They got victimized is what they got. You know, I don't have to be victimized to know someone's pain. I don't have to be victimized to know that these people did not deserve what happened to them. I do not have to be victimized to know how it altered and changed their life. But I tell you what, I'm going to stand behind those people that were kind-hearted, good-hearted, caring, And I'm going to let them know. I'm going to let them know that regardless to how the table got turned on them, regardless to how they got victimized, God knows their heart. God knows that they did what was righteous in the sight of God. And God knows who was wrong in all of this and who was right. So I'm going to tell you, God's going to be with what? The righteous. And at the end of the day, that's all that counted. Is they did what was righteous in the sight of God. Because they did not know. They did not know that they were casting their pearls before swines. They did not know. And I'm going to tell you, God will take mercy. And I'm sure that whatever was put out will come back. It will come back. Because them people did not deserve what had happened to them. And I stand behind all of those righteous people. And I speak up for all of them who didn't deserve this to happen to them. They need to know that there's someone out here who is willing to speak the truth for them. Willing to call out these damn scammers. These lowlifes that always want to live off of someone else instead of work that ass and take care of themselves. I'm going to tell you something. These freaking scammers are anything but vulnerable. They are not fucking vulnerable at all. You're vulnerable, not them. Right? Everybody hasn't had an opportunity to deal with that kind of scum in this world. Right? Everybody hasn't had an opportunity to know what these kind of people are, how they are, and what they're like. A lot of people know nothing about those kind of humans. That's why they're able to slide their foot in and use up good folks. That's why they're able to slide their foot in and alter kind-hearted people's lives to where they ain't so kind-hearted anymore. I'm going to tell you what. I think it is a sin. I think it is a sin to take a kind-hearted person and harden their heart because you ain't nothing but a fucking user. You ain't nothing but a stinking scam artist. You ain't nothing but a freaking bucket of garbage. I think it's a sin to do that to good folks. You had no right at all to alter other people's lives in that manner. I'm just saying. So, excuse me if I'm offending anyone. If I'm offending you, oh well, you will get no apology. Because I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking for or about the people who didn't get scammed. I'm talking about the people who did. And their lives are now altered. And they're bitter. And they're upset. And they're not willing to help someone else that may really deserve the help after this. I'm talking for the people who really deserve the help that now will not be getting it. These are all the victims, not the scumbuckets that did it. That's what I'm saying. Allie was a victim. She was the biggest victim of all because they used her. They used her as a pawn to do it all. She was the biggest victim because there's a lot of people that will dislike her because of it. And that's not right. That's not right. Right? It wasn't right. I don't care what anybody says. But that's what I came out here tonight to call out. I do not want people, I came out here because I do not want people blaming Allie for the sins that the people around her committed. I came out here because I don't want the people who got, pulled into all of this and used to feel, don't let no one ever alter you. Don't let anyone ever keep you from doing God's will. Don't ever, don't ever let humans like that keep you from being the person you always was. Because that's what evil wants to steal. They want to steal away, the help for people who really would need it in the future, and you turned them down because of this. That's what the devil does. So please, stick with God, stick with righteousness, and fight to keep your love, your kindness. Fight to keep God in your life and doing His will. And know that, God knows who to blame and who not to blame. Right? If something like this happens to you, just remember that God knows that you did it. It all came from a righteous place where you're concerned. And He will give His children back what they have lost because they did not know. But what I'm saying is the people who victimized you, oh, God will give them what they deserve too. Put it in God's hands. That money won't do them no good. Trust me, that money will do them no good because of the way they got it. Because of how they got it and the way they went about getting it, and then treated all the people after getting it, it will do them no good. Don't think that they're, showering themselves with your money. They're not. They're not. Trust me. Trust me. They'll find that it's all gone, and they'll understand. At some point, they'll understand it was not worth it. What they done was not worth it. But in the meantime, trust me, God will bring blessings. He'll bring blessings to you. You'll get blessings from nowhere. And you'll say, oh, wow, PG said this would happen. Yeah, because I know. I know how much God loves us. I know how much God cares about us. And I know how much God repays all righteousness that we do. So keep faith. Keep caring. Keep being you. Keep doing you. Do not let that devil ever stop you from doing what's good. Please. That's what I ask. I come out here for all the people who have been victimized. Allie, and all the rest that have been scammed in all of this, victimized in all of this. And I want you guys to know it wasn't right. Absolutely not. It was wrong. That you are victims. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. I know these creeps won't apologize, but I will for them. I'll apologize for them. I'm sorry that they did it. I'm sorry that anybody's evil and mean, cruel and ugly. Right? I'm sorry. Even God wishes that all people could be good. Even God wishes everyone was righteous. Do you think God takes pleasure in throwing people into Hades? Absolutely not. He wished all people could be good. You know, he wished he wouldn't even had to send his son here if people would have been good. But they're not. They're not. And God will do what needs to be done. Leave these people in God's hands, and you just continue to be you. And know that God's always with you. And in his eyes, you did righteousness. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. You guys are beautiful, beautiful humans who just want to help. You guys just want to help because you care. You care. And you know, I'm so grateful. I am really grateful that you guys do care. Now some folks are going to say, well, PG went really hard on these people. Hey, somebody needed to. Somebody needed to. The way they disrespected everyone out here, somebody needed to. Trust and believe that. Somebody needed to. I guess I got picked, right? I guess the Lord picked PG. I seem to get picked for everything. I don't know why, but I do. Right? I do. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. At least, you know, if the Lord's picking me, I guess I'm in his favor somewhere. And that's a good thing. Right? That's a good thing. But, you know, at the end of this night, I don't have to feel, you know, I don't have to feel, I don't have to care what any humans think about me at the end of this night. The only one that I have to care about at the end of this night is God Almighty. How did he feel? How did he feel about PG? Well, I think God's going to feel pretty good about PG because I told the truth. I called it exactly the way it is. And if people have a problem with that, oh well, I can't help it. I can't help it. You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat a damn thing. I don't do that. I'm just not. I'm sorry. But I won't. Because at the end of the night, I do have to know God's okay with me. And that I did everything righteously. And that's all I care about. That's it. And I said that from the get, the day we opened this YouTube for summer. I told everybody that, and I'll stick to it. I'll stick to it until summer's found, or there's some reason that, you know, this channel can no longer operate. but I will continue to let people know that. You know, at the end of this day, you do not have to care what any human on this earth thinks about you at all. The only one that you have to worry about at the end of every day is God Almighty. Did you do what was righteous in His sight? Did you do what was right in His sight? Did you call the truth out? Did you make the people who deserve to be put in their place? Did you call out the evil being? Did you call it out and put it where it needed to be? Did you let the righteous people who have been victimized know that God is with them? Did you let them know that they were heroes and should not have ever been victimized? Did you do what was right? Did you do what's right for the real victim in it all, the one they used to victimize everyone with? Did you call it out the way it's supposed to be called out? Well, I think I did. Right? I think I did. And I think at this time right here, I'm just going to have to tell God, I did my best. And I know He'll do the rest. Right? Carry me home. Sweet Jesus, carry me home. You guys should listen to that song. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to head out of here, y'all. I'm going to head out of here and say good night. On my way out, I'm going to play a video for Allie. I'm going to play a video out for her. God bless her. I wish she could have made it. She didn't. We prayed hard. We held hope. We held faith. But God decided that it was best for Allie to be took. And I don't blame him. I can't say after seeing everything that I've seen that I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Not at all. Not at all. I think she was more needed in heaven than here. And, I guess when she saw Summer on that porch and she said, I'm home, I guess she was letting Allie know she'd be home soon too. So, I truly believe that Allie is with Summer now. I truly believe that Allie knows the truth on all things. Maybe things she wondered about, she didn't know about, but she does now. She does now. And, and I pray, I truly do pray that those people surrounding her, I truly pray that at some point they'll get their eyes open, understand, the hurt and the pain and the evilness they caused out here in a beautiful community that truly loves and cares about people. I hope at some time they might be able to, they might find in their hearts to come out somewhere and apologize for, for the ugliness that they have done. I doubt if they will, because that ain't how evil operates. But, we can always keep faith that they might, right? We can always keep that faith. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, that's all I can ever say is it is what it is. But here we agree to disagree. And that's, and at the end of the night, hug it out the end of the night, we hug it out. We move on. Oh well. It is what it is. Listen, y'all, please keep the prayers going up for one another. There are so many people. Beautiful Sunflower, and Sweet Norway. So many. Our bucket list has holes, you know. So many, you know, a lot of different things going on in their lives. Some, you know, are hurt because of what happened to Allie. A lot of people are having medical issues and one thing and another. There's just so much going on. Like I said, we're all broken. Every last one of us are broke somehow in this life, right? We all are. We all need God. We all need Jesus. We all need prayers. So please pray for one another. Just pray. That's what I ask. And please pray for Summer. Pray that she is found, brought home, and justice is served. Let us pray for this baby. From our lips to God's ears, I know He hears us. So keep them prayers going up. Let's pray that more and more information comes forth until Summer can be found, brought home, and justice served. There's a lot more things going on out here in the YouTube community. A whole lot more things that need to be called out that's been going on over the last few days here and there. And, you know, this is the topic that I was on tonight. This is the topic I was on tonight because it needed to be addressed. It needed to be addressed. It needed to be called out. We cannot let people sit there and act like they're victims when we know for a damn fact they're not. We know who the victims are, and it sure the hell wasn't them. Right? It sure wasn't. Excuse me for how I explain things, but I can't think of any other way to explain them when it's pissing me off so much. That's what I'm talking about. You guys know PG. You know me. I don't take people being hurt lightly. I don't take people being used lightly. I don't take anything that's sinister or evil or ugly lightly. I don't like it, and yes, I will call it out. I will pull it to the light so it can be destroyed. And tonight we pulled this one. Right? We pulled this one out. And we exposed the real fucking culprits that ain't victims at all. Like I said, we know who the victims were. And it sure the hell wasn't them. So that's all I got to say for that. And don't, you know, God willing, we'll be back here tomorrow night. And you know what? I'll be pulling some more to the light. Right? Because that's what we do. That's what we do. That's just how we roll. This is Summer's channel. It needs the truth. It wants the truth. And it finds the truth. And it calls out the truth. And it will continue to do that until Summer is found, brought home, and justice is served. Right? Just the way it is, folks. Just the way it is. So please keep those prayers going up for that baby. Keep them going up. And know that PG's always praying for y'all. I'm always praying for you. God bless. Much love to each and every one that is here for Summer, for all of these missing kids, to be a voice for the voiceless. God bless you all. God bless. Good night, everybody. Much love.